So what's funny is I actually watched the movie last night, and I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait one day to process this movie, because from now on, I guess, when A24 releases a movie, I'm just gonna sit there and process the movie, because usually their movies are different, and that's why I want to make a movie with them one day. The Green Knight stars Dev Patel and Alicia Vikander, and is about a fantasy retelling of the medieval story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. This film was directed by David Lowry, who made A Ghost Story, a very good, different drama. If you've ever seen it, it's very well done. So going this movie, I knew it was an A24 movie. It's David Lowry, so there's gonna be something just different and very original about this movie. And from the trailers alone, I was looking forward to seeing just the spectacle of this movie, and that is the biggest thing I see about this movie. This movie is amazing to look at. The colors, the cinematography, the costume, the acting, the score, the music, the sound design, everything technical about this movie, the makeup on the Green Knight, oh my god, like, I mean, everything that it took to make this movie was actually just amazing. A+ work on everything. There are some beautiful shots, and I mean, this movie should be nominated for Best Cinematography in this year. Production design, costume design, everything technical about this movie should be nominated, and that is all due to the great direction by David Lowry. He did an amazing job, and I truly triumphed of everything he did in this movie. He did write the story too, and watching this movie, the story alone kept me intrigued, but morally of this movie, I was really into just the aspect of just the making of it. Now, Dev Patel plays our lead role, and he is flat out amazing in this movie. I don't think he's ever been this good. Honestly, like, the stuff he goes through, the themes, the tones his character is going through this entire journey to get our destination of the Green Knight. Like I said, the Green Knight, when this person is on the screen, I mean, oh my gosh, the makeup, the sound, I mean, when he's in the movie is completely focused on him. I loved everything we got with him. Again, the makeup, I thought it was CGI. The trailer, when I saw him, I was like, that's CGI. Watching the movie, it was makeup, and it looked amazing. Like I said, everything making-wise, technical about this movie is perfect. And Dev Patel, Alicia Vikander, Joel Edgerton, I didn't even know he was in the movie. They're all great performances. Everyone in this movie gives their performance of the role they are supposed to do. That's what I can best say. Everyone never feels like actors. It all feels like very good storytelling from these great actors, giving these characters emotions, performances, the dialogue. I mean, a lot about this movie is so good. Now, this is the part of the review people are going to question me, and this is all I can say. This movie is not going to be a rewatch for me, and the reason why I say that is, the first things first, I'm not the biggest knights and horses kind of guy. Like, Lord of the Rings is a great trilogy. Game of Thrones is really good until the ending. But I'm still not the biggest knights and horses kind of guy. Like, they're not my go-to movies. Now, with this movie, again, it looks beautiful. It's really nice to look at. But the just overall movie can feel pretentious. And I've heard a few people say that. I've had a close friend go see it this morning, and they told me, man, that was too Oscar baity, even though it's in July, which I can see why. There is a lot of great cinematography, and sometimes I feel like David Lowery is like, you know what, this is going to be a beautiful shot. I'm going to make this a more beautiful shot. And sometimes it's really not necessary. And like I said, it's such a weird critique, I could say, but like, it looks amazing, but you're just sitting there and you're just watching the camera completely turned upside down. For what exact reason besides it looking really fucking good? Like, that's the only thing I can say. Like, there's stuff in this movie that can feel pretentious, that can feel like, oh, I'm making a film and all that kind of stuff. And people are allowed to love that and be in love with this movie and call it a masterpiece, and I am so happy for you. Like, honestly, I am glad people are just blowing up about this movie and loving it, and I'm glad I really loved everything, the making, the acting, and again, the story was good for what it was. Like, I did enjoy watching the story play out, but this movie is very slow, and it's very different. I cannot lie, I checked my phone once. I was like, how much longer? I was like, 50 minutes. Oh my gosh. So, I can't lie to you. This movie is not going to be repeat viewing for me. This movie can feel type of like, it just feels like a movie. It's like, this is a film kind of movie, which is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, for me, sometimes that's not what I was in for. Maybe on a good day, I like this movie a lot more. Maybe it's just a certain day I watched it, because that is kind of movies nowadays. You gotta be in the kind of mood for certain movies. This movie is very, very good. That's like, I can honestly say that. But it's just not a movie I'm gonna go back and rewatch. It's not a movie I'm gonna be like, this is a masterpiece. It's slow, it's kind of pretentious in some scenes, but my god, the movie looks amazing. And I'm gonna say something here. I've heard this, a big critique from everyone. No one likes the ending. What I've been talked to, everyone that I know close by who has seen it, they don't like the ending. I actually like the ending. That's the weird part. I like the ending of this movie. So overall, it's another one of those movies, just like Old. You're gonna have to go see it, and you're gonna have to make your own opinion. With all that being said, I'm gonna give The Green Knight a B+. I know a few of you are gonna be like, you are a dumb kid, which first off, I'm 21 years old, and second of all, it's just my opinion. That's the whole part of movie reviewing. We all love movies. We want to talk about movies. We just want to spread our opinions. Don't be mean. But if you want to be mean, just leave a comment down below and I'll look at it later. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.